of people think of frontline workers, they think of nurses and doctors and police officers. But teachers and bus drivers are also very much on the front lines. They interact with the public every day, and their jobs have gotten riskier since the pandemic started. Shadell Hamilton was a Miami bus driver for 29 years. When the pandemic hit, his family says he was nervous to work, but had to keep food on the table. So he brought this backpack full of cleaning supplies with him on the bus every day.
He had wipes, he had a face shield, he had everything you could think, Lysol, hand sanitizer, that he was all taking to work to ensure that he would be safe.
Despite taking all of those precautions, on August 3rd, Hamilton went into the hospital with COVID-19. For more than a month, he fought for his life, but lost the battle this past Monday. The 62-year-old bus driver's last Facebook post said, "If you have been blessed not to deal with COVID-19, thank God."
He died doing what he loved, but we are picking up the pieces and we're trying to figure out how to get through life beyond this, because he was the pillar of our family, without any question.
Hamilton is the third Miami-Dade transit worker to die with the virus. The Amalgamated Transit Union, which represents bus drivers nationwide, says there have been 87 COVID-related deaths across the country. The union does not track whether the virus was the primary cause of death.
It's a very scary time to be a bus driver. As far as the PPE, it's gotten better. We're still not at the N95s. Many of our members, we had to get it themselves.
Bus drivers are not the only frontline workers dying with COVID. According to the American Federation of Teachers, 210 teachers in their union have died with COVID-19. And that number is likely much higher when you include teachers in smaller unions. Teachers like 28-year-old Demi Bannister. Ms. Bannister taught 3rd grade in Columbia, South Carolina. In Mississippi, Lafayette County teacher and coach Nakoma James died while quarantining with coronavirus symptoms. And in Potosi, Missouri, middle school teacher Ashley Demarinis passed away with COVID.
The day she was placed here, she became a blessing to this whole town and community. You could tell her anything. You know, it was like your family member. You could talk to her about anything.
And that Miami bus driver, Shadell Hamilton, he has such a strong family. Many of them also got COVID-19, his children and his wife. His wife was actually in the hospital for quite some time, but she has recently been discharged and is recovering at home. Live in Miami, Brian Enton, News Nation. Brian,